The 2018 FIFA World Cup qualification process will decide 31 of the 32 teams which will play in the 2018 FIFA World Cup, with Russia qualifying automatically as hosts. All 210 remaining FIFA member associations were eligible to enter the qualifying process, and for the first time in World Cup history, all eligible national teams registered for the preliminary competition, but Zimbabwe and Indonesia were disqualified before playing their first matches. Bhutan, South Sudan, Gibraltar and Kosovo made their FIFA World Cup qualification debuts, while the main qualifying draw took place at the Konstantinovsky Palace in Strelna, St. Petersburg on the 25th of July 2015. A number of qualification matches were played before that. The first began in Dili, Timor-Leste on the 12th of March 2015 as part of the AFC's qualification, with East Timorese player Chiquito do Carmo scoring the first goal of qualification. Matches were also played in CONCACAF prior to the main draw. Qualified teams Notes. Qualification process The number of teams participating in the final tournament is 32. Even though the qualification process began in March 2015, the allocation of slots for each confederation was discussed by the FIFA Executive Committee on the 30th of May 2015 in Zurich after the FIFA Congress. It was decided that the same allocation as 2014 would be kept for the 2018 and 2022 tournaments. Summary of qualification While all FIFA members entered the tournament, not all competed. Zimbabwe were expelled from the competition on the 12th of March 2015 for their failure to pay former coach Jose Claudini a severance fee, and Indonesia were excluded from the qualifying competition following the suspension of their football association by FIFA on the 30th of May 2015. Kuwait had a number of their qualifiers cancelled for a similar suspension that began while their campaign was underway, which eventually resulted in their elimination. Updated as of all matches played on the 13th of June 2017. Note, one team each from AFC, CONCACAF, CONMEBOL, and OFC will play in the Interconfederation Playoffs, scheduled for 6 to 14 November 2017, CONCACAF v AFC and OFC v CONMEBOL. Note, UEFA total includes +1 for Russia as hosts. Format The formats of the qualifying competitions depend on each confederation, see below. Each round may be played in either of the following formats. League format, where more than 2 teams form groups to play home and away round-robin matches, or in exceptions permitted by the FIFA Organizing Committee, single round-robin matches hosted by one of the participating teams or on neutral territory. Knockout format, where 2 teams play home and away 2-legged matches. Tiebreakers In league format, the ranking of teams in each group is based on the following criteria. Regulations Articles 20.6 and 20.7. Points, 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw, 0 points for a loss. Goal difference. Goals scored. Points in matches between tied teams. Goal difference in matches between tied teams. Goals scored in matches between tied teams. Away goals scored in matches between tied teams. If the tie is only between 2 teams in home and away league format. Fair play points. First yellow card, -1 point. Indirect red card. Second yellow card, -3 points. Direct red card, -4 points. Yellow card and direct red card, -5 points. Drawing of lots by the FIFA Organizing Committee. In cases where teams finishing in the same position across different groups are compared for determining which teams advance to the next stage, the criteria is decided by the Confederation and require the approval of FIFA. Regulations Article 20.8. In knockout format, the team that has the higher aggregate score over the 2 legs progresses to the next round. In the event that aggregate scores finish level, the away goals rule is applied, i.e., the team that scored more goals away from home over the 2 legs progresses. If away goals are also equal, then 30 minutes of extra time are played, divided into 2 15-minute halves. The away goals rule is again applied after extra time, i.e., if there are goals scored during extra time and the aggregate score is still level, the visiting team qualifies by virtue of more away goals scored. If no goals are scored during extra time, the tie is decided by penalty shootout. Regulations Article 20.9. Confederation qualification AFC The AFC Executive Committee meeting on the 16th of April 2014 approved the proposal to merge the preliminary qualification rounds of the FIFA World Cup and the AFC Asian Cup, which will be expanded to 24 teams starting in 2019. First round, a total of 12 teams ranked 35 to 46, played home and away over 2 legs. The 6 winners advanced to the second round. Second round, a total of 40 teams. Teams ranked 1 to 34 and 6 first-round winners were divided into 8 groups of 5 teams to play home and away round-robin matches. The 8 group winners and the 4 best group runners-up advanced to the third round of FIFA World Cup qualification as well as qualified for the 2019 AFC Asian Cup Finals. Third round, the 12 teams, an increase from 10 for 2014, which advance from the second round were divided into 2 groups of 6 teams to play home and away round-robin matches. The top 2 teams of each group will qualify for the 2018 FIFA World Cup, and the 2 third-place teams will advance to the fourth round. Fourth round, the 2 third-place teams of each group from the third round will play home and away over 2 legs. The winner will advance to the Interconfederation playoffs, playing the fourth-placed CONCACAF team. The 24 teams will consist of the 16 highest-ranked teams eliminated in the second round, and the 8 teams that advance from the playoff round of 2019 AFC Asian Cup qualification, which are contested by the remaining 12 teams eliminated in the second round. Current stage, third round. The draw for the third round was held on the 12th of April 2016 at the Mandarin Oriental Hotel in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Group A, Group B, CAF The CAF Executive Committee approved the format for the qualifiers of the 2018 FIFA World Cup on the 14th of January 2015. However, on the 9th of July 2015, FIFA officially announced that only 3 rounds will be played instead of 4. First round, a total of 26 teams ranked 28 to 53, played home and away over 2 legs. The 13 winners advanced to the second round. Second round, a total of 40 teams ranked 1 to 27 and 13 first round winners, played home and away over 2 legs. The 20 winners advanced to the third round. Third round, the 20 teams which advance from the second round were divided into 5 groups of 4 teams to play home and away round-robin matches. The winners of each group will qualify for the 2018 FIFA World Cup. Zimbabwe, even though they entered the competition, were expelled on the 12th of March 2015 for their failure to pay former coach Jose Claudini a severance fee. Therefore, only 53 African teams were involved in the draw. Current stage, third round. The draw for the third round was held on the 24th of June 2016 at the CAF headquarters in Cairo, Egypt. Group A, Group B, Group C, Group D, Group E CONCACAF An amendment to the qualification process for this tournament had been suggested, which would see the first 3 rounds played as knockout rounds, with both the fourth round and the final round, referred to as the hex, played as group stages. The first round would be played during the FIFA international dates of 23 to 31 March 2015. CONCACAF announced the full details on the 12th of January 2015. First round, a total of 14 teams ranked 22 to 35, played home and away over 2 legs. The 7 winners advanced to the second round. Second round, a total of 20 teams ranked 9 to 21 and 7 first round winners, played home and away over 2 legs. The 10 winners advanced to the third round. Third round, a total of 12 teams ranked 7 to 8 and 10 second round winners, played home and away over 2 legs. The 6 winners advanced to the fourth round. Fourth round, a total of 12 teams ranked 1 to 6 and 6 third round winners, were divided into 3 groups of 4 teams to play home and away round-robin matches. The top 2 teams of each group advanced to the fifth round. Fifth round, the 6 teams which advanced from the fourth round will play home and away round-robin matches in one single group. The top 3 teams will qualify for the 2018 FIFA World Cup, and the fourth-place team will advance to the Interconfederation playoffs, playing the winner of the Asian Football Confederation playoff. Current stage, fifth round. The draw for the fifth round, to decide the fixtures, was held on the 8th of July 2016 at the CONCACAF headquarters in Miami Beach, United States. CONMEBOL The qualification structure is the same as the previous 5 editions. The 10 teams will play in a league of home and away round-robin matches. The top 4 teams will qualify for the 2018 FIFA World Cup, and the 5th-place team will advance to the Interconfederation playoffs, playing the winner of the Oceania Football Confederation qualifying competition. Unlike previous qualifying tournaments where the fixtures were predetermined, the fixtures were decided by a draw held on the 25th of July 2015, at the Konstantinovsky Palace in Strelna, St. Petersburg, Russia. Current stage, OFC The qualification structure is as follows. First round, American Samoa, Cook Islands, Samoa, and Tonga played a round-robin tournament at a single country. The winner advanced to the second round. Second round, OFC Nations Cup, a total of 8 teams, Fiji, New Caledonia, New Zealand, Papua New Guinea, Solomon Islands, Tahiti, Vanuatu, and the first round winner, played the tournament at a single country. For the group stage, they were divided into two groups of 4 teams. The top 3 teams of each group advanced to the third round of World Cup qualifying. The top 2 teams of each group also advanced to the knockout stage, semi-finals and final, to decide the 2016 OFC Nations Cup winner, which will play in the 2017 FIFA Confederations Cup. Third round, the 6 teams which advance from the second round were divided into 2 groups of 3 teams to play home and away round-robin matches. The 2 group winners will meet in a 2-legged match, with the winner advancing to the Interconfederation playoffs, playing the 5th-placed South American team. The OFC have considered different proposals of the qualifying tournament. However, it was later reported in April 2015 that the OFC had reversed its decision, and the 2016 OFC Nations Cup was played as a one-off tournament similar to the 2012 OFC Nations Cup. Current stage, third round. The draw for the third round was held on the 8th of July 2016 at the OFC headquarters in Auckland, New Zealand. Group A, Group B, Final. The draw for the final, which decided the order of legs, was held on the 15th of June 2017, 1600 NZST, UTC +12, at the OFC headquarters in Auckland, New Zealand. UEFA Russia have qualified automatically as hosts. The qualifying format for the remaining FIFA-affiliated UEFA teams was confirmed by the UEFA Executive Committee meeting on 22-23 March 2015 in Vienna. The draw for the UEFA zone took place on the 25th of July 2015 in St. Petersburg. First round, group stage. The 52 UEFA teams affiliated with FIFA at the time of the draw were divided into 9 groups, 7 groups of 6 teams and 2 groups of 5 teams, to play home and away round-robin matches. The winners of each group will qualify for the 2018 FIFA World Cup, and the 8 best runners-up will advance to the second round, playoffs. Second round, playoffs. The 8 best runners-up from the first round will play home and away over 2 legs. The 4 winners will qualify for the 2018 FIFA World Cup. With the admission of Gibraltar and Kosovo as FIFA members in May 2016, both national teams were eligible to make their debuts in World Cup qualifying. With 2 groups of only 5 teams in the first round, Kosovo was assigned to Group 1 as it was decided that Bosnia and Herzegovina and Serbia should not play against Kosovo for security reasons, and Gibraltar was then added to Group H. Current stage, first round. The draw for the first round was held on the 25th of July 2015, at the Konstantinovsky Palace in Strelna, St. Petersburg, Russia. Ranking of runners-up, Interconfederation playoffs The Interconfederation playoffs are scheduled to be played between 6 to 14 November 2017. The matchups were decided at the preliminary draw, which was held on the 25th of July 2015, at the Konstantinovsky Palace in Strelna, St. Petersburg, Russia. CONCACAF VAFC OFC v CONMEBOL top goal scorers Updated as of all matches played on the 13th of June 2017. Note: players in bold are still active in the competition. 16 goals, 15 goals, 11 goals, 9 goals, 8 goals, 7 goals. References external links Official FIFA World Cup website. Qualifiers, FIFA.com.